things that happen, the things you learn about people and about yourself kind of all come together in the span of a very short period of time. And I've had an opportunity to experience one of those weeks, and I wanted to make sure I shared it with you. For those of you that follow me, you may have seen my post earlier this week when I walked into my office on Monday and found a camera laying on the floor because the tripod, which was taped up because it was worn out, had basically given way. The camera fell, cracked all over the place, and needed to be replaced, which we've now done. But one of the things I learned as a leader is that my response was not equal to what really went on. And I really blew the thing out of proportion. So it was a great opportunity for me to reflect about myself as a leader. But one of the things we do within our organization at Qualligence is I spend a lot of time with my team, developing my team. I run 4 leadership classes with my team that gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning sometimes to be online at 7 o'clock, where we talk about leadership principles. And it's been just encouraging to watch people develop, and develop in very different ways. And this week, I've had two different extremes, but both so powerful. On one extreme, one of our leaders who's come to the conclusion that things that she's doing right now are probably not best suited for their strengths and their passions. And we're going to together figure out a way to make sure we take advantage of those things. The ability to be self-aware of where your strengths are at as a leader, the ability to be honest about those things, and the things that you don't like to do or are not strong at, is just incredible growth in any leader. I know for myself that I've spent most of my career saying I'm good at everything, and the reality of it is we all know that I'm not. And for somebody to have come to that realization on their own, no matter how difficult it was, shows the growth and maturity of that leader. And I'm so excited to have this individual as part of our organization and being part of her journey as she figures out who she is. And then the second piece, similar but in a different way, another one of these individuals that has been under our kind of my leadership wing of my focus on educating my team and developing my team and developing leaders who are focused on developing other leaders. And every month at Qualligence, we attach the title of Q Crew Member or Employee of the Month that the team votes on. We get feedback from the entire organization, and internally, I get the opportunity to really talk about it, to make the announcement, and to reward that person, both from a verbal recognition perspective as well as provide that person with a small gift. And this month, for the month of December, I was able to do that with a leader that, again, I have seen blossom from really not a lot of experience in true leadership to becoming a leader dedicated in developing her team and developing herself. And you've probably already seen it on LinkedIn, but for the month of December, I want to congratulate Jennifer Reisig for becoming the Employee of the Month, the Q Crew Member of the Month, and the amount of kind of pride that I have in the growth that I've seen both in her and in the other individual in 2 very different ways. But because it's compounded with being the Employee of the Month, I just wanted to say, Jen, congratulations to you for all of the work you've done in developing yourself and becoming that version of you that I'm sure is reflected with your kids, with your husband, with your family, and obviously the impact that you've had on our organization. So thank you for your commitment to continuing to be self-aware and growing, and you're continuing to be developing the team you have. It's a pleasure